Hey guys, just doing the final touches on the webinar. This is going to be a great webinar. In the meantime, check out these headlines. This is what's going on right now. Some crazy times we live in for sure. The next American Civil War begins on January 20th. Second Amendment patriots may be called on to defend the Republic against left-wing terrorists. That's some pretty heavy stuff right there, Mike Adams. I don't think we're going to have a huge Second Amendment patriotic revolution on January 20th. But stranger things have happened. I wouldn't be surprised if there is some crazy stuff pulled by the left-wing terrorists. We'll see what happens on that date, but interesting article. Here we have leaked Democrats may have taken over Fox News. Trump comments, why did the White House only bring up Russian hacking after Hillary lost? We will be talking about that. That's really pertinent, really interesting stuff. Facebook to label news rise of truth police. We're all hearing about all this stuff going on with truth police and fake news and blah, blah, blah. I mean, left is clearly trying to destroy the First Amendment. We're going to hear a lot more than that. Facebook is clearly not our friend in that regard, not the friend of free speech. Some poor Venezuelan parents give away children amid deep crisis. Really, really sad stuff going on in Venezuela. That kind of stuff could happen here in a worst-case scenario. Japan overtakes China as largest holder of U.S. treasuries. That's very interesting. Very interesting topic right there. Big one, fears huge tear on Ring of Fire could lead to catastrophic earthquakes and tsunamis. As if all this political and economic stuff isn't bad enough. More natural disasters potentially on the way. Illegal migration hits new high in November as families surge across border. You can't blame them. Everything they have over there is falling apart, doesn't look good. Unfortunately, they all want to come here. We're seeing more and more of this. They want to get over the border while they still can. We'll see what Trump does about that, if he actually does anything about the border. But that's scary stuff right there, especially if you're living close to the border or cities where they're coming to. Video, 1,000 Muslims block London streets chanting Allah Akbar to demand Islamic Caliphate. This is unfortunately a story we hear going on throughout Europe. London, Paris, the neighborhoods that are predominantly Islamic are demanding their own Islamic law, their own political self-control. It's crazy stuff. It's not the Europe, not the America, not the Britain that we grew up in. Interesting times. We're going to be talking about this and a whole lot more on the webinar. The webinar is going to be super up-to-date, super relevant, discussing a lot of crazy stuff. Don't miss it. I look forward to seeing you there.
Hey everyone, stay tuned to your email for upcoming reminders and updates about the event. Again, we're going to be discussing how the leftist elite plan to destroy Trump's presidency and how to prepare your family for it. We'll see you then. Thanks so much.